45 minutes, hopefully. Hope you enjoy it. I'm going to start off with this. Enter the Wheatie, stage left. An axe in a case by the door, a father to a long line of inadequacies nodding to the grisly, bearded Ginsbergian fiddler who saw me come in as he rolled up to go outside, and it's clear tonight something has died. Hardly a face except the boozy old regular knocking back blood. His words go for the jugular. Half of the boys are gone to Manning Tree because they can't stand the out-of-tune warblings of thee. And he laughs and chuckles, but before not too long, a few others turn up and tune up and drop on, and a jig as they wriggle, and a jug for the fiddle, and a reel for the rhyme, and a foot taps in time. And a bear dancing babbler rambles on a rouse rabbler, and the words and the music you can't choose to refuse it. To fathom the soul, and something is kindled in backwater hole of a room, and a more than middle-aged F-up hanging half on a tune, but they hold me together in this world-weary world. And wherever I find myself battered and curled, it's folk gathered around, a song like a flame that warm my heart and give this feeling a name. So play up, play me the song. For in the morning you'll be sober, and the night will be gone. Oh, any little old song will do for me. Oh, any little old song gonna do for me. Any little old song will do for me. Oh, any little old song gonna do for me. Hey! Little old song will do for me. Oh, tell it of a joy's gone long, what joys to be. Them friendly faces, best love to see. Oh, any little old song gonna do for me. Hey! Oh, any little old song will do for me. Oh, any little old song gonna do for me. Any little old song will do for me. Oh, any little old song gonna do for me. Hey! Oh, newest themes I want not, unsettled strings, and for thrilling's pant not, the new song brings. I only need the homeliest of heart stirrings. Any little old song gonna do for me. Oh, any little old song will do for me. Oh, any little old song gonna do for me. Any little old song will do for me. Oh, any little old song gonna do for me. Hey! Oh, any little old song will do for me. Oh, any little old song gonna do for me. Any little old song will do for me. Oh, any little old song gonna do for me. Hey! Thank you very much. Right, we're going to do a tune called Dagger Lane now. Walk a low line, walk a low line. Shit in the alley and the shit don't shine. Walk a low line, walk a low line. Death to the alley when the alley don't die. I'll not go with a cocked crow. I was born in the alley and it's all I know. So put those pennies in those hankies. No God bless yous and no thank yous. Ever since you've been born, you gotta keep those pinkies warm. So walk a low line, walk a low line. Rats in the alley go right. Walk a low line, walk a low line. Left in the alley with the alley go right. On a go heresy, born in the alley and it's all line big. So put those hands upon those hipsies and those fingers on those lipsies. Ever since you've been born, you gotta keep those pinkies warm. Will I see you down Dagger Lane? Will I see you down Dagger Lane? Will I see you down Dagger Lane? Gonna see you down Dagger Lane when the ship comes in. When the ship comes in. When the ship comes in. Walk a low line, walk a low line. Death to the alley, but the alley don't die. Cheers. We're going to do a third number in a minute called Sorrow. Uplifting in these times of hardship and difficulties. So hopefully it'll cheer you up. But happy 2021, and let's hope it doesn't get any worse. Usually the Hardy Perennials, there's about 5 or 6 of us now, I think 5 of us. So a big hello to Pam and Lewis and Harry and Neil, who couldn't be with us tonight for obvious reasons. But yeah, we're missing the whistles and the drums and the bass and the second fiddle. But yeah, big shout out to the Hot Box in Chelmsford. It's an amazing venue that's kept local live music alive really over this subsequent sort of series of lockdowns. Well, I wake up in the morning and I find sorrow's a good friend of mine. Follows me round all the time. sorrow's a good, good friend of mine. Wake up in the morning and he's sitting in that chair, looking that look, staring that stare. He says, come on my friend, what did you think I'd walk out on you? Come on, let's get ourselves a drink. And I wake up in the morning and I find sorrow's a good, good friend of mine. It follows me round all the time. Sorrow's a good, good friend of mine. Hey. Follows me to parties, he's always standing at my side. Make a joke, the conversation dies. He says, come on, we don't need this crowd, let's get out of here and go and sink ourselves another beer. Well, I wake up in the morning and I find sorrow's a good, good friend of mine. Follows me around all the time. Sorrow's a good, good friend of mine. Hey. So it's there, pointing out the bad news. Whichever way you look at this world, you're gonna lose. I'm looking for a way out I can't find. Sorrow's a good, good friend of mine. Well, I wake up in the morning and I find sorrow's a good, good friend of mine. It follows me round all the time. And sorrow's a good, good friend of mine. Hey. Guess he moved in the day that you walked out the door. got himself a key, started crashing on the floor. Well, I've asked him to leave, but he seems resigned, sticking around. Sorrow's a good friend of mine. And I wake up in the morning and I find sorrow's a good friend of mine. Follows me round all the time. Sorrow's a good friend of mine. Help me. Thank you very much. If there's anyone out there still listening, I'm going to do a couple of songs on my own. This is Adam. So thanks, Adam, for playing along tonight and joining me. I'm going to do a new song called I Thought That I'd Found Gold, which I thought was a love song, but it's about being, I don't know, suddenly realising you've been duped. So that sense of feeling that you've been cheated. So it could be applied to many things. Kicking up the dust of the dead-end day, still holding on to all I'd thrown away. Walking home the morning dew, and my eyes are light on you. Well, I thought that I'd found gold when I found you. Well, I thought that I'd found gold when I found you. For all the glitters, all the glimmers, all the gleams, what lies in wait is never as it seems. I rue the day I told it true. Oh, I thought that I'd found gold when I found you. Well, I thought that I'd found gold when I found you. Oh, I thought I was nobody's fool. And then you took me back, you taught me good, and then you kicked me out of school, of the golden rule. There's a lesson I can't understand. What you give me, well, it's never in my hand. The higher away. Well, I thought that I found gold when I found you. Well, I thought that I'd found gold when I found you. I'm going to do another one on my own quickly, and then we're going to play with Adam again. This is a song called "The Road Is Wider Than It's Long." It's for my dad and my mum. It's written for my dad. Along a row of barley, the sill was raised upon. The sun is in its heaven, the road is wider than it's long. Oh, follow me, my darling, the bird will sing its song. Aflow in the dark, the road is wider than it's long. And to you, my brothers, my sister, for it's gone. A drink, a draught, a deep, the road is wider than it's long. A mother sat there weeping, her winds, her worlds are swung. Love, lay a hand upon you, the road is wider than it's long. And to you, my father, who I had lent upon, you lend me all these words, the road is wider than it's long. Oh, we all are travellers, this road we tread upon. I take a look around, for the road is wider than it's long. We're kind of pseudo folk band. We always sort of felt compelled to write a sea shanty of some kind, and this is. I don't swim, so I get nervous when I do this song. But it's the nearest we get to a sea shanty. It's called "Don't You Go Roving," which also works as a public health message as well at the moment. Oh, when I was a young boy, my mother said to me, "Don't you go roving upon the open sea." But I did not listen to those words she said to me, and I went a-roving upon the open sea. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3 in the squad, and a whale and the wind come down. Press gang roaming through the town, had my sorrows for to drown, and I woke up on the waves, boys. Bound for the east, bound for the west, bound to the girl that I love best, and she cursed me like all the rest. Farewell to my Nancy. When I was a young boy, my mother said to me, don't you go roving upon the open sea. Hey! Newfoundland, Old Cairo, scarlet fever's all I know, and mutiny and a wind did blow, and I'm on the whalebone wind, boys. We came in ragged craft, but the Navy chased me fore and aft. Wild sea nearly drove me daft, but I go half from a Nancy. When I was a young boy, my mother said to me, don't you go roving upon the open sea. Hey! Oh, she got married long ago. Local devil, don't you know? In a Davy Dog, gonna lay me low, for I follow the sea, boy. She got married long ago. Local devil, don't you know? In a Davy Dog, gonna lay me low, for I follow the sea. When I was a young boy, my mother said to me, don't you go roving upon the open sea. Hey! When I was a young boy, my mother said to me, don't you go roving upon the open sea. But I did not listen to those words she said to me, and I went a-roving upon the open sea. And he's gone a-roving, and he's gone a-roving, and he's gone a-roving on the tide. And he's gone a-roving, and he's gone a-roving, and he's gone a-roving on the tide. And he's gone a-roving, and he's gone a-roving, and he's gone a-roving on the tide. And he's gone a-roving, and he's gone a-roving, and he's gone a-roving on the tide. Cheers. That was called Don't You Go A-Roving, which we've been muddling about trying to get an album together. Adam's band Natives have been much more productive in that respect. Armoured Man, sorry. Yeah, they've changed the name, sorry, Armoured Man. I've been far more productive, but we're going to put that song out as a single early in this year, I think, which is the aim, and then to put out an album eventually. Going to do a song which, again, seems fitting. I have a tendency to write miserable songs, so they've come in handy over the last few months this year. This is called A Hard Road to Fall On. Oh, it's a hard road to fall on. Oh, you fall so many times. Hard road to fall on, and all your pain is thine. It's a hard road to fall on. Oh, well, the scars at your temple, so many tales stitched to your sagging, worn uneven sails. It's a hard road to fall on. Oh, it's a hard road to fall on. Oh, you fall so many times. Hard road to fall on, and all your pain is thine. It's a hard road to fall on. Oh, with a rhyme in your pocket, cradle fire shoes, breaking the darkness, one thing you can't refuse. It's a hard road to fall on. Oh, it's a hard road to fall on. You fall so many times. Hard road to fall on, and all your pain is thine. It's a hard road to fall on. Oh, well, I've watched you stumble, I've seen you fall and turn away. Oh, the wisdom of a fool. It's a hard road to fall on. Oh, it's a hard road to fall on. You fall so many times. Hard road to fall on, and all your pain is thine. It's a hard road to fall on. Told the blind man to sell his sorry lies. In the weakness of winter, I see it in your eyes. It's a hard road to fall on. Oh, it's a hard road to fall on. You fall so many times. Hard road to fall on, and all your pain is thine. It's a hard road to fall on. Oh, well, I've seen your victories turn into defeats. All that you cherish, the lies of counterfeits and cheats. It's a hard road to fall on. Oh, it's a hard road to fall on. You fall so many times. Hard road to fall on, and all your pain is thine. It's a hard road to fall on. Oh, well, I've watched the bastards turn the screws. I've seen them grind, but a crumpled piece of paper cannot enslave your mind. It's a hard road to fall on. Oh, it's a hard road to fall on. You fall so many times. Hard road to fall on, and all your pain is thine. It's a hard road to fall on. Rats to the rhythm and we're out of time. Rats to the river and we're out of. Back to the rhythm and we're out of time. Rack to the rhythm and we're out of. Rack to the rhythm and we're out of time. Rack to the rhythm and we're out of. Hard road to fall on. It's a hard road. It's a hard road. Rack to the rhythm and we're out of time. Rack to the rhythm and we're out of. Rack to the rhythm and we're out of time. Rack to the rhythm and we're out of. Rack to the rhythm and we're out of time. Rack to the rhythm and we're out of. Rack to the rhythm and we're out of time. Rack to the rhythm and we're out of. Hard road to fall on. It's a hard road. It's a hard road. It's a hard road. Cheers. I think we've got enough time for a couple more. Yep. We're going to play a couple more. The first one is a really old song. It's about sort of 1500s, I think. It's an old carol called the Cherry Tree Carol. And it's my favourite Christmas song. So happy Christmas, happy New Year. And this is the Cherry Tree Carol. Oh, Joseph was an old man, and an old man was he, when he married Virgin Mary, the Queen of Galilee. Joseph and Mary went walking one day, an orchard of cherry trees they happened for to stray. And said Mary to Joseph, so meek and so mild, pick me some cherries, Joseph, and for I am with child. Joseph grew angry, and in an anger flew he. He said, get the father of your child to pick cherries for thee. Joseph, he said his piece, then he wandered onwards, looking for relief. Then up spoke Lord Jesus, oh, from his mother's womb. He said, bow down, you cherry trees, bow down to the ground. And the cherry trees, they bowed down to the ground. And Mary picked cherries while Joseph stood around. Joseph took Mary upon his bended knee, and he asked the little baby when its birthday would be. And the 23rd of January, my birthday shall be. When all the stars in heavens do bow down to me. Oh, the 23rd of January my birthday will be, when all the stars in heaven will bow down to me. That's a very old Christmas song. We're going to do one more tune for you. So thanks for listening if you were listening, and a massive thank you to Denham and everybody at Hotbox Live. It's an amazing little venue, and they've managed to keep live music alive during the pandemic, which is amazing. We're going to finish with a song called Have Another Drink, which is about having another drink. But you know, you can see it in metaphorical terms. It doesn't have to be. It just means keep going. Go on, have a drink, have another drink. Go on, have a drink, do. Go on, fill your glass, we've saved the best till last. In the morning and we too. Though it's getting light, we're still burning bright at both ends and right through. I shouldn't feel this fine, turning your mother's wine into water way past low noon. The street lamps flicker off, stifle a smoker's cough, and the gardens are wet with dew. Oh, go on, have a drink, have another drink, do. Carriageway, and people start the day with their Monday morning blues. But me, I'm going nowhere, I haven't got a care, and save a care for you. Oh, go on, have a drink, and have another drink, you. Record on and play me one last song, and something soft and sweet and true. Tell you all my lies, all my alibis, and now there's nothing left to lose. Oh, go on, have a drink, have another drink, you. drink. Go on, have a drink, do. And save the best till last. Go on, fill your glass with the morning and we too. Though it's getting light, we're still burning bright at both ends and right through. Oh, go on, have a drink, have another drink, you. Go on, have a drink, have another drink too. Thanks for listening. Happy New Year.